Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So for this plan with me, I'm planning out the week of January 11th through the 17th. And as I'm filming this voiceover, it is technically last week's spread. But I am using the Magique kit from Scribble Co. It is not like overly Disney, like it's not one of those like kits that you're like, oh my god, yeah, that's amazing, like mostly Disney. It does have those like kind of subtle Disney like aspects to it, I guess. I don't know. But it's not like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is like Snow White themed or things like that. It does have Olaf from Frozen in it. But I just really liked it. I like how just pretty it is with all the snow and everything. And yeah, so that's the kit I'm using. I'm also warning you guys now, I used a ton of scripts on this week, and it just makes me happy because it's all hollow scripts and it's just so pretty. So I'm warning you guys now, there's going to be a lot of scripts in this plan with me. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the questions that I have gotten. Also, if my voice just randomly starts to cut out, there's like, I don't know why I keep needing to clear it and it keeps like just cracking. So I'm sorry in advance if I have to clear my throat. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and move on from the Disney questions and work-related ones and do some other ones, and then I'll like go back to the other ones. I will eventually answer all of them. But for this one, I think I'm going to talk about my shop. I did get a couple questions about that. So the first one, let me see if I can find it. So Planning with Steph asked, what made you want to open a shop, and is it as hard as it look, and how's it going? So what made me want to open a shop was actually everyone who asked me, or not asked me, but like said I should open a shop. I had so many people who messaged me and commented on my videos and were like, can you please open a shop? Like, I would buy like stickers with your handwriting. And as soon as I actually got that before I even bought a silhouette, but as soon as I bought a silhouette to make stickers for myself, everyone just kept messaging me and they were like, please do it, please do it, please make them, because I was making them for myself. And they were like, I would love to like have your handwriting in my planner. And fun fact actually about me, I really do not like my handwriting, which surprises some people. I actually am very critical of my handwriting and I have never liked it. It has definitely gotten better over the years, but I just was not a big fan of my handwriting. And when I tell people that, they are just so surprised because they're like, oh my god, I love it. What are you talking about? So every now and then when I see people who either share my video, or not share my videos, excuse me, like share them like purchasing stickers from my shop or anything like that, they're like, yeah, her handwriting's goals. And I'm just in my head like, no. But that's just me personally. I just don't like my handwriting, but some people just don't. That's just like a thing. I feel like most people don't like their handwriting even though they have like beautiful handwriting. So going back to the original question, what made me want to open my shop was purely everyone who messaged me and was amazing. I wasn't originally considering it until I actually got a silhouette, and then I bought a silhouette and everyone just kind of just kept messaging me, and I appreciate everyone who has supported me in that whole venture of it. And yeah, so that is what made me want to open the shop. Is it as hard as it looks? It's not as hard, I feel like, once you figure out the basics of how to create stickers. For me right now, it's very time consuming, which is a good thing in a way. But it is very time consuming. I didn't realize how many misfits you can get. I mean, I knew you get misfits, but I didn't realize it was going to be that many. I'm also just a little bit of a perfectionist, so sometimes like I'll see a sticker sheet and I'll have like one random black dot and I'm like, no, I can't give this to them. So yeah, it's not as hard as I thought it would be. It's just a lot more time consuming than I thought. And yeah, so overall my shop is doing really, really well thanks to all of you amazing humans who support it. And I am just beyond surprised at how well it's doing. I actually recently watched Kat, who is Peace Love Plan. I recently watched her haul of her hauling my stickers, and she was like, no, she said that I was so surprised at the amount of support that I got, but she wasn't. And I'm just like, how did you have so much faith in me, but I didn't have this much faith in myself? So just all of you guys who do have faith in me and support me, I appreciate you all so much. I know I'm like gushing about it, and I always tend to do this when I talk about my shop, but like, it's the truth. So yeah, it's going really well. It is very time consuming, but other than that, it's pretty good. It does take up a lot of my time, which was kind of the purpose of it. But yeah, other than that, it's going very, very well. So yeah, I think there's only one other that's about my shop, I think. Yes. So the other one is the narcoleptic planner asked me, would you ever do your shop full time? I honestly don't know the answer to this. First off, I don't know if my shop will ever become big enough for it to be a full-time job. And also, I don't believe so. If I end up going back to work and I work in the position that I want to work in, that will be, it's already my full-time job as it is, but that will be even more of my job. And if it's actually the position that I want to work in, that will kind of in a way be the job that I really want to do for majority of my life. So I don't know if I would ever do it full-time. It's kind of based off of circumstances. At the moment, it's just based off of like how like busy I am now. Probably not, but if it gets more into the future, I may, or maybe I have to get someone to help me, but I never plan on doing this full-time unless my circumstances change, and I will just not ever work in the position that I want to work at Disney. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If that makes sense, I think those are the only two questions I'm going to be able to answer. So again, thank you to everyone who has submitted questions to me. I promise I will get to all of them as the plan with me's go on. So anyway, we're going to talk about these plans. So this week in particular, I kind of spent a decent amount of time off of social media. I was just kind of feeling a little burnt out and overwhelmed and just needed to take some me time, and that me time was me just kind of relaxing. But I did put in the sidebar a little like, you can do this type like munchkin, because that was kind of how I felt. So yeah, that was what I put in the sidebar. On Monday, I did get a lot of Dunkin' and I think Starbucks this week because guys, I ran out of coffee, and when I went to the grocery store, I forgot to get coffee, and I need coffee. So I have been buying it instead of just going to the grocery store, which is so bad. Also, there's a whole entire story about us not having a refrigerator, so I can't even buy the creamer I normally buy. That's a whole different story on its own, but our refrigerator is broken. So yeah, we're having issues. So I bought a lot of coffee this week. But anyway, I put down a fancy label, and the coffee cup is from a store that is no longer a shop. And then the Dunkin' script is from Kinsey's Creations. And then I did go to Target. Target was actually the place that I forgot to get the coffee at. But I used an emoji and then a Target run script from my shop. And then I am still on the watching all the Marvel movies. So I used an Iron Man. I used a lot of the Coffee Monsters Co. pastel superhero stickers because they match the spread the best, so I use that as well as an Iron Man 2 script. And then I did also do a lot of designing. I designed new releases as well as the rest of the customs that I needed to design, so I used a paper and milk Muru on a laptop for that. And then I did have to wash my sheets. Riley, who's my sister's puppy, was covered in mud and then jumped on my bed, and then Bailey jumped on my bed, and I'm like, oh guys, and I have white bedding, so I really needed to wash my sheets, so I did that, and I used a munchkin for that. I played a little bit of Stardew Valley on this day, so I used a farming munchkin, and then I did just watch Grey's Anatomy. I had a lot of Grey's Anatomy binges, so I used a paper and milk Muro for that, and the Grey's Anatomy script is from my shop. Moving on to Tuesday, I did go to the post office, so I used, I think this is a Coffee Monsters Co. Little mail thing, I'm not entirely sure, but I used that and a post office script from Nicole Alexia Designs, and then I put down a pastel haired fox and cactus girl with a burger because I did get in and out on my way back from the post office. This was like 11:30, 12 o'clock when I did go, and I did mess up the writing on there. I don't have an in and out script in Hollow that's a Misfit, so I've just been writing it in since I don't have a Misfit. I only really use Misfits from my shop, so yeah, that's why it's not, I don't have a script there. And then I did babysit my niece on this day, so I just used a crying munchkin baby and a babysit Ruby script that I just created for myself. And then I did watch The Hulk, so I used another one of those Coffee Monsters Co. stickers for that. I got a pink drink at Starbucks because I just really wanted one. I was like craving it. So I think the pink drink sticker is from Once More with Love. And then I just designed new releases, so I used another Coffee Monsters Co. Emoji for that. Moving on to Wednesday, I had to publish the new releases video, so I used a Mandy Dreams filming slate, and then I did cut stickers. So I have these new squidges. They're from Stick with the Plan Co. They will be in a haul coming up, but I just used that with a silhouette and then a cut stickers script from Nicole Alexia Designs, and then I used a Grin and Bear It Thor to mark Thor, and the Thor script is again from my shop. And then I did have insane allergies on this day. I very rarely ever mark my allergies, but I hated it. and I needed to mark it because they were just so bad. I sneezed so many times. So I used a wonton and a million sticker for that. And the allergy script is not technically in my shop, but it is one that I created as a custom, and it was a misfit. So I just used it for myself. If you guys want that to come in the shop, let me know. And then I put down a half box and a fox and cactus. I think this is technically a nursing girl, but I used her to mark Grey's Anatomy. And then a Grey's script. And then I used a little munchkin to mark that I did need to clean up my bedroom. And then we just had Fazoli's for dinner, which is just this Italian food place. So I used a wonton and a million steam heat to mark that. Moving on to Thursday. So I first put down a squared off third box and this sleeping munchkin, and then a So Tired script that is a custom from Glam Planner to mark that I was really tired. I also, for some reason, never put two and two together that the hollow from Glam Planner is a sparkly hollow. I never realized that. I think she has normal hollow, but her custom scripts were the sparkly hollow. So yeah, but I was, like I said, feeling just really tired and kind of a little burnt out. So I was did just mark that with the So Tired script. And then I did watch the Avengers on this day. I did technically do laundry first, but the orientation of the stickers worked better the other way. So I just used Hawkeye from that same Coffee Monsters Co. sheet and an Avengers script that is from my shop. And then the laundry script is from Scribble Prince Co. And the little character I used is a fox and cactus pastel-haired girl. Moving on to the bottom of Thursday, I put down a Van Sticky girl and then a pack order script that is from Nicole Lexia Designs. And then I did create the listings for all my new releases. I did it actually really late on this night. I did it at 10 o'clock or something. This was another one that I kind of oriented differently, but I did create the listings for new releases, so I used a fox and cactus pastel-haired girl again for that. And then I just wanted to mark that hockey was back. I am a huge Ducks fan. For anyone who is new to my channel, I really like the Anaheim Ducks. And which is kind of funny because my dad, brother, and mom are Kings fans. My sister and I are Ducks fans. So we have a rivalry in our household. But I just wanted to mark that hockey was back. My team kind of sucks right now anyway. So I don't really watch the games as much as I used to. But I still want to mark that the hockey is back and they're playing again. So I used a Grin and a Barrett hockey sticker to mark that. Oh, I just hit the mic. I'm so sorry if you guys heard that. And then on Friday, I put down another squared off box and this new releases munchkin. This is a very old sticker. I don't remember if it's on a freebie or if it was in a kit or something like that. I have no idea where I got it from, but I figured it worked, and I just put TV show scripts because I did have new releases for my shop. I mean, technically this could mark new releases for Once More With Love, but you know what, I want to do it for my shop, so that is why I used the new release sticker for that. And then I did go to the post office again, so I used an envelope that I don't remember where it's from. I think it's from Coffee Monsters Co. I really don't remember. And then I put down a post office script from Nicole Lexia Designs. And then I did also go to Starbucks again. So I used a fox and cactus pastel-haired girl, and the Starbucks run script is from my shop. And then I did watch WandaVision on this day, which, guys, I'm already obsessed with it. And I need all the episodes now. Unfortunately, there's only 2 episodes as I'm filming this voiceover right now, and I'm I need all of them. So I used this Scarlet Witch or Wanda sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. sheet, and the WandaVision script is from my shop. And then I did do some more laundry. I only did half laundry yesterday, and then not yesterday, the day before this, and then I had to do more. So I used a Paper Bits Co. bear in a laundry basket to mark that, and the laundry script again is from Scribble Prince Co. And then the movie for this day was Iron Man 3, so I didn't want to use another Iron Man sticker, so I used Pepper Potts because I figured she matched and she worked. So I used her again from that Coffee Monsters Co. sheet, and the Iron Man 3 script again is from my shop. Moving on to Saturday, Sunday, I put down first the weekend banner and then this Munchkin coffee cup to mark Dunkin', because we always get Dunkin' on Saturdays. It's just a tradition where my dad just goes, gets Dunkin', and we have it. So, and then the Dunkin' script is from Kinsey's Creations. And then I did have a really big lazy day. The weekend was very lazy for me. I did work on some customs. I had 2 more orders that I had to finish for the customs, so I did work on them, but I honestly was very, very lazy this whole time frame. Also, I mess up these 2 days so badly with the script, so don't mind that. On the bottom of Saturday, there's 2 scripts and 2 character stickers back to back on the same side. I messed it up, and I realized it at the end of this, and I was like, I'm not even pulling these up, because this, for some reason, Crest Press paper is not as forgiving as the old inserts. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it. But anyway, having a very lazy day. So that lazy day script is from Kinsey's Creations, and I just cut it in half so I could make it fit. And then I used a munchkin in pajamas. And then I did, for some reason, just get really inspired to play The Sims. So I used this Stick with the Plan Co. Girl to mark that, and the Play Sim script is again from Kinsey's Creations. And then the movie of this day was Thor Dark World, which is not my favorite movie. I really don't like Thor Dark World. Thor Ragnarok is great, but Dark World, not so much. So I just used Loki to market that. And then I did do some more like designing and creating scripts and things. So I used another Paper and Milk iPad to mark that. And last but not least, we did have barbecue for dinner. So I just used a barbecuing munchkin, and the barbecue script is from Scribble Co. Moving on to Sunday, I did sleep in on this day. So you see me, I'm literally like moving things around because I don't know what it was. I messed things up so badly on this, and I don't know what happened. So I put down first off a sleep-in script. This is a really old sleep-in script from Scribble Co. This is where I think I realized that I like messed it up. Maybe. I don't know. I messed it up on the bottom of Saturday and didn't notice it until I was done with the day, so, you know, it's fine. And then I just put down a munchkin that's hitting snooze to mark sleeping in, and then I used another one of those squidge stickers from Stick with the Plan Co. and another cut sticker script from Nicole Alexia Designs. And then I did play some more of The Sims, so I just used another Stick with the Plan Co. sticker for that, and another Kinsey's Creations script. And then moving on to the bottom of Sunday, I put down Bucky, or the Winter Soldier. He's considered the Winter Soldier, but I put him down to mark that I did watch Winter Soldier on this day. And then I had to fold all the laundry. I had like 3 loads of laundry that I needed to fold, and it was all just chilling on my like desk chair for like 3 days, and I was like, I really need to fold this. So I used another one of those squidge characters, and the fold to close script is from Nicole Alexia Designs again. And last but not least, I did have a little bit of a Grays binge, so I just used a Dr. Emoji and a Grays script from my shop. And I think I realized that I like messed up. Yeah, see, I realized that I messed it up. I was gonna fix it, and then it just wasn't worth it because I was gonna tear up the paper so badly, so I just left it. So that is why those 2 scripts are literally back to back, and it really bothers me, but it's fine. I made the mistake and I wasn't paying attention to it, so yeah. Anyway, that is going to be everything for this plan with me. As of this plan with me, I'm caught up. As I'm filming this, I'm technically behind by this plan with me. But yeah, I'm actually excited to kind of get a little bit back into planning. I did take, like I said, a little bit of time off, especially on like social media and stuff. I even wasn't on my personal Instagram very often. So it was just kind of a nice little detox and like time to take care of myself, and just also have time to just do nothing all day. That was kind of like the main thing. Obviously I was still working on orders, but like to not have to worry about filming or not having to worry about like certain different things, it was kind of nice. It was my version of relaxing. But anyway, I just flipped through what was left in the kit, and then I'm going to do a wiggle for you guys. Got the hollow in this with all the scripts, just makes me so happy. It's so pretty, and I'm obsessed. So yeah, here you go. Here's like the most beautiful ever like wiggle. I just kept wiggling because I'm like, this is so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. Like, why is it so pretty? So that is everything for this plan with me. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up as always, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And leave me a comment down below. I love reading all of your comments. And like I said in my last plan with me, if you guys have a question for me, let me know and I will answer it in upcoming plan with me's. And I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye guys.